Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 9th episode of the 2nd season of Uma Musume Pretty Derby. And before I start talking about the last episode, there is something I wanted to bring up because I have brought it up at least once or twice in these videos. So the thing I want to bring up is the fact that the Uma Musume Pretty Derby mobile game has come out. Now it is of course Japan only because it's just recently come out. So if you're not in Japan and you want to play it, it might be a bit tricky to do so, but certainly probably possible. Or you could always just wait for the localized, well, wait for / hope for the English localized version. I mean, Princess Connect got one. This might get one eventually, but probably not anytime soon, I would imagine. Now, I have not played much of the game. How much have I done? I mean, probably like first 2 or 3 story mission things. I got the gist of the beginning of it. You play as a newbie trainer. McQueen gets a lot of focus in it, surprisingly. Well, surprisingly. I mean, McQueen gets a lot of focus in the 2nd season too. But like, out of all the horse girls, the little bit that I played a bit, she got a lot of screen time, a lot of focus, which I definitely appreciated. I haven't played too much of it, mostly because another game came out recently that I've been playing a lot of, that I've been waiting for like 10 years to come out, so that's kind of where my focus has been. But it is cool that Uma Musume is finally out, so I didn't think the day would come. But anyway, back to the show itself. Last episode we had that big race, the big race, Rice Shower. It took a lot to convince her to even participate in it, and she did, and she won. And she pretty much got the response from the audience that she was expecting. But it's not going to stop her, and the loss isn't going to stop McQueen, and we're all just going to continue to do our best as horse girls, right? So let's get into the episode and see how things go. 3, 2, 1, play. Are we studying? What kind of horse girl just takes a car? Okay. Well said, McQueen. Yeah. Yeah, well, a car can't compete with a horse girl. One thing I will say about the mobile game is the girls, the models, they do look great. Yeah. If you can run really fast, why would you take a car to anywhere? Like, for one thing, going anywhere could be considered practice training. Like, why would you deliberately give up that potential training opportunity, Why would you take a car like some normal person? What would be really funny is seeing a horse girl ride a horse to school. Like, imagine the girls riding their real life horse counterpart. That'd be funny. Yeah, we don't have our cool shot of Rice Shower this time, which is to be expected. But I was still kind of hoping. Stopwatch. That is an interesting name title of an episode. Because that could apply to a lot of episodes. Understandable. Ex-leader. She's got the sash. Of course, she's the only one that could wear that and, go anywhere and not be embarrassed about it. I do love seeing her all perky, all Genki. I like that. It was almost like an illusion, like she just, you know. Because I thought that was Teo for a second. How you doing, Rice Shower? Yeah. Between rice and bread, you can imagine what Rice Shower would like. Offering rice bread. Good point. Watching on her phone. Somebody's hyped up. That as always, only one of them can win this race. And just feel the intensity. Everyone racing for their hopes and dreams, and I think she might win it. Okay, good job winning ticket. Ticketo, ticketo, ticketo. How you feeling? Yeah, but she won. You exist too, yes. Might have heard about that too. Yeah, I know, right? Do your best. uh, in other words, no. But, you know, a G is a G at the end of the day. That sound effect. It was like a stabbing sound effect from a RPG. Change of clothes, huh? Yeah, nothing happened. Don't mind my nose. Have you just lost to a bee? This time it'll be Major to McQueen. You did look like you're doing your best all day, so. Yes, ma'am. I always have time for you. Tired. She's pedaling. Right, I didn't really think about that, but yeah. All those scribbles. They always hurt to look at. As much as you. 6 months. Yeah, I imagine a horse girl could pedal those pretty fast. Oh, surpass you. You should remember that name. Takurazuka Rinan Kinan, whatever it was. The name of the race names always give me trouble. You know, like a lot of things do. Double turbo. I had trouble with names, please don't confuse me further. Oh, I am hanging out with my bestie, Teo. Okay, did you have to carry her that way? Like, that looks so painful. Jesus. I mean, I guess it works, so who am I to question it? Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Win against McQueen at the Takurazuka Kinen. Takurazuka Kinen, Takurazuka Kinen. Still that cardboard cutout thing. Hi, hi. Stopwatch was the name of the episode, so I guess it's gotta be utilized a lot. And right towards me. Could you imagine getting trampled by a horse girl? Like you're just standing in a field, minding your own business. You hear some steps. You turn around, just coming right towards you, and just footprint right on your face, on your belly. Could you ask for a greater privilege in life? I kind of story you would tell your grandkids about. Then McQueen gaze. Okay, no, please don't give me more bad news. You're not gonna tell me she still has some kind of leg issue. Oh, that really didn't sound good. Can't this show stop breaking my heart for a couple episodes? That's really all I ask. Uh, like, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Like, did the writers of the show just hate Teo? Is that really what it comes down to? Uh, 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 yeah, that's that's really what I was afraid of. We can't keep fracturing like this. I want to, I want to believe that. Teo wants to believe that. Manager probably wants to believe that. Trainer. I... Well, I'm not. I'm not Daijobu at all. Because I can't... Uh... Uh... Trusty helmet. And these two. People keep saying the D word. I swear the first season wasn't as depressing as this one. Twin Turbo. I I mean, how helpful would that really be? Sick boots. Even just having them by themselves. Yeah, McQueen. We didn't get much of her thoughts on this. Still a terrible name. Iconodictus. Might be the worst name in the whole show. Though I've heard, just turn it off. Just turn it off. Turn it all off. How many times has that word been said this episode? A lot's wrong. Yeah, we turn that off. Recommend is part of what he said. SS Gold Sheet 2. Hello. Ear twitching. Yeah, they're acting like it's all done and over with. Even though Teo hasn't accepted that. But with the news being the news being what it is, of course that's how people feel about it. Because people fall for fake news, you know? I could go for some sweets right now. Just running on ahead, leaving you behind. Probably a dream sequence. Because the writer just hates you. At least these two never change. Again, a lot is wrong. What do you think, McQueen? You haven't talked about this much. We're gonna eavesdrop. She does. Okay. Yeah, like the trainer didn't do anything wrong. Not his fault. Left him behind. He's got nothing but time. I feel like I'm just gonna cry any second. Yeah. Do I see a couple bugs over there? Is that what I saw? Special week just dual wielding carrots over there. That especially hurts because they're trying to be encouraging in their own way. uh, Stopwatch, the title. Just seeing these two together just kind of cheers me up a little bit, I'll be honest. A little bit. Queen always looks so good. So fast. And she doesn't break her leg every other day. Imagination. Once again, being left behind. Can't reach her. What'll our time be? On the stopwatch. What do you get exactly? How wonderful McQueen is, because I think we already knew that. And even she not even hit it. Better not to hear it. Uh, uh. After like half an episode of her talking about how she's not giving up, to end off saying that. It hurts a lot. I mean, I even just half an episode, like the whole show just about. That was the 9th episode of Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Yeah, that's what it was. I don't know what to say about this episode. Don't know where to start. We had some nice stuff, first half. Rice Shower, she's doing her best. We have, nice little scene between Teo and Rudolph. They were in one of those pedal boat thingies. That was a nice scene. McQueen's continuing to do her best. Got more great rival stuff and whatnot. It was a pretty nice part of the episode, and Teo clearly being pretty high up, in her enthusiasm, doing her best, working hard. Really good stuff to see. And then, as has kind of been the pattern of this season, everything comes crumbling down. 1 second we're seeing Teo running really fast, looking like she's in great form, and then suddenly, no, she trips, falls, fractures her bone leg, and we take our trip to the doctor, and he tells us bad news. That's, you can almost call that the loop of the season so far. But this time it's worse than usual. I mean, he never gave us great news. I don't think, but to the point of actually saying like this is probably going to be a regular thing, he straight up says that he can't recommend that she continue this racing thing that she's been doing. Like it's some pretty bad news. We have that. We have the news talking about how Teo is basically done and over with, and Teo has always been a very strong, determined, positive thinking girl. She's really that's been who she is, right? She's had all these goals, and even after she had to mark them off, and she had to kind of rediscover herself and what she runs for and all that. She never truly gave up, even if she had some low points that she had to bounce back from. In this episode, even though there was all that negativity, still had her teammates being there for her, making her food, beverage, or whatever they were doing in that scene, doing their best to support her as good teammates would, We even have McQueen being like, she believes she'll be fine, I believe in her, all that stuff. McQueen is just the best. Like McQueen, I think she is my favorite character in the show. I don't know. It's hard to say. She's definitely top 3. I mean, top 5. I don't know. It's really hard. There's a lot of I like a lot of girls in this show. What I'm trying to say. But the rivalry friendship thing she's got with Teo has been great. This season's really showcased that quite a lot. Like I like the rivalry that Vodka and Scarlet have, but I don't know. I just it doesn't. I don't like it quite as much as I like as theirs. I don't know why. Just maybe because I don't have as much emotional investment in it. I don't know. But yeah, the Teo McQueen stuff that we've gotten in this season has been great. Kind of helping and supporting each other, and still very much being rivals and stuff. There's just been a lot of great stuff on that front throughout this season. So whenever I see them together, it usually makes me pretty happy. The title of the episode was Stopwatch, right? And at the time, I was a little bit confused. I mean, it's not as if it's a weird title for the show. Stopwatches are pretty much used in a lot, like I'd say most, if not all, the episodes, really, because it's pretty important for tracking your time and stuff in the races. But I didn't really know what kind of special significance this episode would have that would warrant having an episode called it. But yeah, I think I know. I think I know by the end of it, by the end of the episode. Like I said, keep wanting to call her special week. Teo, for most of the episode, she did not give up, you know. She's like, trainer, like, when are you gonna give me my plan to get back in the game, right? And I'm ready to get back into it, you know. And I've gotten on this horse. I fell off this horse before. I get back up. I continue to do my best. Don't even worry about it. I'm kind of used to breaking my leg now. It's all good, you know. I'll get back in there and I'll be able to beat McQueen, my amazing rival. And we had all that, and then we had that final scene when she's with McQueen. She's given the stopwatch. McQueen runs her lap, and after she completed the lap, I don't think I said anything, but I definitely thought that I didn't hear the click sound, so I thought, huh, did she not hit the button, you know? And she didn't. I don't think she even hit it by the end of the episode either. Just she was too much. She was enveloped by the realization that she's never going to get to the level that she wants to get to. Like, she sees McQueen in action, and she knows she can't do that. And that's a very, very hard realization, especially when you've had so much time of, you know, trying to ignore it, push all that negativity downwards and try to believe in yourself. But at a certain point, that cracks, and the longer you try to prevent it from cracking, the harder it hurts when it does, and we just see her with tears just spewing down her face and all that, and we have freaking McQueen in the distance being like, I can't hear you, and all that. Just, I swear they were trying to make this hurt as much as they could, for sure. And it definitely did. Like, I feel like I've said this before, but despite the fact that this season has had a lot of painful moments, I think this may have hurt the most, this episode overall. Like, this, I don't know. I don't know much more I can say about this episode. Just, I did not expect this season to be like this, and it's been like this, and I've just kind of had my soul crushed through the course of it, really. So, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with the next episode, considering how this one ended, but I guess we'll find out. But yeah, that's all I got to say. I got nothing else. I'm just gonna end out the video here now, so. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.